Welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Pizza Port Brewing out of Enola, Pennsylvania, which is right by Harrisburg. So this beer, I did a Berliner Weiss before. This is probably my favorite beer from them. In my opinion, this is one of the top 5 non-barrel aged coffee stouts that there is. I'm so glad that they can this somewhat regularly. I can't get it down here, but I see it in Pittsburgh here or there, so I always grab it when I can. It's called Sunny Side Up Coffee Stout. It is it's 9.5%, so it's a coffee Imperial Stout. Yeah, that's it. And it's coffee from Little Amps Roasters. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything to anybody outside of that area, but they put that on the can. So as you can see, it pours a really dark brown, almost to black color with a darker beige to light brown, about a finger's worth of head. See, the aroma on this is just as I remembered, which is awesome. Just like really nice, deep, dark, roasted coffee. Absolutely none of that black pepper character that I'm not a big fan of in a lot of coffee beers. Like there's absolutely none of that. There is a little bit of a dark chocolate character too, but the coffee's definitely the star of the show. Oh yeah. Every time I have this, I'm amazed by how good this stuff is. Like no one cares about it. And the interesting thing about it too is I've had the barrel aged variants, and they're not bad, but they kind of remind me of Event Horizon. And I know regular Event Horizon is barrel aged, but like when they try to do variants on them, they're never ever as good as the original. And I feel the same way with this. Like anytime I've had a barrel aged variant of this, some have been not so good, some have been pretty good, but none have been as good as just the base beer itself. I probably shouldn't be drinking this later in the evening either, because it's going to keep me awake. But I'm really blown away now because this can's a little old, and I know coffee takes a lot longer to fall off than hops do, but it still does fall off a little bit with time. Because this was canned in December of 17, so at this point it's, I don't know, 9 months old. Which, I mean, that I would say as long as it's within a year, a coffee beer is usually fine, but you never know. But this held up perfectly. It tastes exactly as I remembered it the last several times I've had it. So there's a little fruit fly flying around. It's just such the perfect amount of coffee where it's like so obviously a coffee stout, but it's not like you're just drinking cold brew coffee. You can get the underlying roast of the actual stout, and there is, like I said, there's a decent bit of like some dark baker's chocolate in it too. And it's pretty I mean, it's not, you know, these aren't nitro cans or anything, but it is pretty, like, not smooth, like, easy to drink and not recognizing the alcohol, which that is true, too, but it's just really soft and, like, creamy, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It's just really creamy. It's like, I would never guess that this is as strong as it is at 9.5. I would guess it's, like, 7. Because you don't really taste the alcohol. You get it back here a little bit. But it's everything in this is so well balanced. In my opinion, like, and I'll even put this ahead of Really Thin Pancakes or Voodoo. Not that I like it better, but You know, when you're talking about a straight coffee stout, that has maple in it too, so that changes it a lot. That adds a lot to it. This is just straight coffee, and it is absolutely. Now that I think about it, I think this is my favorite coffee stout. Period. It's such a sleeper. Like hardly anyone outside of the area knows about it. Next time I go up in Pittsburgh, I'm gonna get a bunch of these and give them some people down here so they can check it out. But yeah, I don't remember. This is like, I think it's like was like $30 for a 6-pack or something. So it's like $5 a can. So this is absolutely a buy for me. Such a good beer. I mean, in my opinion, this is better than Speedway and everything else. It's just so easy to drink. And I like that it's 9.5, so it's got some oomph to it, but it's not like, you're not going to drink one of these and get, you know, like pretty tipsy from it, which is nice. So, yeah, that's all I got from this one, because it is really straightforward. It's just an awesome, awesome coffee beer. No green pepper, none of that crap. Great Imperial Stout base with some really tasty coffee. So anyone who can get access to this or can get it in a trade easily, which I'm sure you can as long as it's available from the brewery, definitely go for it. It's really, really great beer. So yeah, that's all I got on this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.